coming on. We've got Michelle. So maybe girls, you can tell us where you're from. Michelle?
Yeah, I'm Michelle and I'm in Lara, Victoria. So hi girls.
Hi.
Hello, Michelle.
Candace, where are you from?
I'm from Leopold.
Leopold, Geelong.
The L's.
And Jackie Bruns.
I'm in Echuca.
Okay. And Maria?
I'm in Leongatha.
Leongatha and Beverly Shepherd.
I'm in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Beverly.
And Lucia, of course, is in Docklands. I'm in Berwick in Victoria, and Julie Harding is in Echuca in Victoria too. So welcome everybody to our fabulous night. So we've got lots and lots of fabulous information for you. And I think we're going to start off with Julie tonight, talking about her online sale that she had on Friday.
No, Sunday.
Sunday, beg your pardon.
Yep.
I had mine on Friday.
Yeah.
So on Sunday. So Julie, let's get to it.
Okie dokie. So inspired by Chris last week, I was just thinking, what'll I do? I'll do something. You know, I've had an open house in the past and I thought, I've just run out of time. You know, you just get busy being busy. And I thought, well, let's just do what I do best. And that's let's just have an online sort of Christmas in July sale. So the processes that I went through are the following. So first of all, I created an event and it was only that morning. For that afternoon, I just went, oh, well, it's online. People can catch up, whatever, you know. And so I created an event, invited, you know, everybody. Jack, did you get an invite to it? I think most of my friends on my group got an invite to it. So that was good. And it was only a couple of people said they were interested. And I've gone, oh, well, what's the worst thing that can happen is that they get to watch Julesy live. So, you know. So I stupidly, Chris did it in a smarter way, but I got all of my things out of my drawer. Now, I don't keep heaps and heaps of stock. Like a lot of my local girls will say, Jules, have you got this? I go, no. Jules, have you got any? No, I don't keep a lot of stuff. But what I did have was a fair, you know, the only stock really that I keep is the first thing the things that the company gives me is thank you gifts, which I often pay forward. Anyway, there's only so much stuff I can put on my face, right, and my body. So if it's come to me as a gift, I like to pay it out as a gift and give to local raffles and things like that. So I had quite a few of the body creams and, you know, apricot body dew that I'll just buy spare, and then the company will give you a thank you gift and that grows legs, right? It just sort of seems to multiply. Nutri-Rich oil, just the old branded or the old packaging of the Nutri-Moist. So, you know, I sort of got all of that out. I'll show you the clip in a moment if things go well for me. And I wrote up some little cards like that. So this is, as I sort of said, I said to people in my live, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just the old branding. It's the old packaging. It's the same product. So grab a bargain type of thing. And that day I had, after I'd got all of my things on my bench, I've got quite the sizable timber kitchen bench, and I laid everything out and popped the little labels in front of them. And then I thought, oh, well, I've got everything labelled. And to my customers that I knew had bought those things, I went, hey, because I'd taken photos of everything, and I said, hey, you want first dibs, you know, to those people, and had a lot of pre-sales. Like Kate Taylor that Lucia was talking about today, she bought 4 of the body creams. And the way I look at it too, as much as I like to gift, and anyone that buys a gift, has an order over $100, I'll always give a gift anyway. And the company's been supplying me with that. So, you know, it's been lovely to be able to pass on the body creams as well. But yeah, I sold 5 the other day, so $50 in my pocket as well. So I've just got a little bit of a I guess division, which is really, really nice. So created my event, did my sneak peek. I pre-sold a lot, probably pre-sold about $200 of stuff, and yeah, so lots of discontinued. I dug deep enough and I found some sheer tint. And I knew I had a customer that loved the sheer tint. So I said, hey, Michelle, would you like this? And she said, thanks for thinking of me. You know, that's really great. And I had Lil's voice at the, in the back of my head the whole time saying, we get all of this. She's gone, but once it's in your drawer, it's just stuff. So you may as well, as Lucia said, have a bit more coin. So I'm going, happy days, more things that I can buy. Okay. So that's really good. But all the time, it's just stuff, there's only so much of it that I can use. So the pricing I put on them was when things were on special, and I maintained and I gave my people back that special price as well. Okay. I put the remaining, so what didn't sell at that time, I then said on my live event, I said picking comments of remaining items, okay, and I edited that as people bought them, or with the Nutrimoist, 2 left, or, and I just removed that image from there so that people could have a look down and see what was still available. And even today, there were people still buying things today, so I haven't got much left. Now, so it ended up being about $600 in sales.
Well done.
Over that. Yeah. So of stuff that's just, it's stuff, right? So just to keep Lil's voice there in our heads as well. And it also worked well because people saw it. And when you've got people commenting on a post, the algorithm for Facebook's very kind to us, okay? And it throws it out to more people. And I had other people putting in orders, not for things that weren't on in the sale that I had, which was really good. It acted as a prompt for them to go, oh yeah, I've got to put in that order, which was great. Sold more after the event. As I sort of said, this was, when did I do this? Saturday or Sunday? Oh, I reckon it might have been.
Sunday, I think, or Sunday.
What's today? Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
All day.
It's been so it's been, needless to say, today was a busy day delivering, and I had 14 people participate. And I even had one girl say, I really enjoyed your Christmas in July. Thank you for letting me participate. And I've gone, well, that's a bit cute, isn't it? That was really, really sweet. So that was lovely. It was fun. It was not a lot of effort on my behalf. I like to potter around home. It wasn't work for me. So if I may, and if I'm able, shall I just share a 5-minute clip, Lucia, on how I actually went about it, like just to show my Facebook Live? Here we go. What
hang on,
can go wrong
before
here?
you do that, hang on,
Yes.
Julie. So,
Yes.
did you actually get in front of the camera?
Yeah. That's what I'm about to show you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll go here. This is where it gets a little bit tricky, doesn't it? Okay, and there's my Facebook, and here is, can you see me? There I am. Can you guys see that?
Oh, hello.
Hello, me.
Nice branding.
Right. So yes, that was my top that I got in New Zealand, my wind cheater. Kids don't know what a wind cheater is, do they, these days?
No.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Can you hear okay?
No.
No.
You can't
Hear
hear
it.
that. Oh, I don't know what to do then. So I've got the video on.
Julie. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. That's it?
Try that.
Is that good?
No.
It might be one of those little rules with.
Yeah. See, exactly. Facebook to Zoom. I'd say that's what it actually is. Okay. So how about, do you want me to share this onto GTG and after this? How does that sound? Okay. All right.
Sounds good.
I'll stop. All right. No worries. So yeah, essentially I just had everything laid along the bench, price tags on it. I got a couple of bids when I was doing my live. So I sort of had my computer open and someone goes sold. I've gone, what did you want? You know what I mean? So I got a little bit hectic with what was it that you were wanting to purchase. So I just got back to people a little bit later. So lots of, bits and pieces went on via Messenger, and that probably leads me to my next little thing, and that is about, would you like me to swing through to separate bank accounts now?
No, can we break it up, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yep.
Julie, sorry,
Okay.
I've just got a quick question.
Yes.
How did you decide on the price that you were going to advertise the items at, the products?
So usually it was the price that it was on special for last. Okay. So yeah, that would be the most I did. But you know, I mean, there was apricot. I had a couple of apricot body dews, you know, as a thank you gift a little while ago.
Yeah.
So I had that, and I just went, well, you know, $20, you know, and that's the way. I just carved a little bit off, if you know what I mean, what the special price would have been.
Tanya, what I always tell people to do is take the full price product and then halve it.
Yeah.
Because we've bought it, or if we've bought it at a discount price anyway, so we're still making money, and they're still getting at least 50% off.
Yeah, because I usually sell straight out of my cupboard sometimes, and or quite a bit actually, and I usually just halve the RRP.
Yeah.
That's
So whatever works. Julie's really good at remembering what the special price was. I'm not so good, so I tend to just half whatever the full price
recommended retail.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
they're
that's
happy anyway, as long as they're not already on special in the brochure. And also Lucia pointed out that we can only really legally do this in a private group, not on our public page.
Not on a page, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Correct.
There you go. Thanks so much, Julie. That was fantastic.
That's okay.
So we're going to hand over now to Jackie Bruns, who's going to tell us all about what colour lipstick are we wearing today.
Well, it's, as Lucia said last week or the week before, it is lipstick day on the 28th of this month. So there may be something special happening. There was last year, so we'll just roll with that, okay? So remembering to, in the lead up to it, what I've decided to do is promote a bit of lipstick. So unbeknownst to me, everybody noticed me putting lipstick on Monday when I did my Monday musings. I was talking about the vitamin C and the vitamin B I'd put on before my makeup, but everyone wanted to know about the lipstick. So then this morning I did a photo series of how to put a lippy on and try and get the best stay out of it. And I made a reel out of that later in the day after my day calmed down a little bit. And so just some of those other products that, just to remind people, it's not just about lipstick, but it's also about lip care. So we've got two of our absolute, it's only not open because it's only just arrived. This lip oil, absolutely adore it. Don't forget about how to look after your lips. We got the best lip softener exfoliator in the Christmas range, which is still available. It's at full price at the moment, but it's really, really good. So it's the, I can see Bev going, what do you got? So it's the exfoliator and the lip balm in one that came. So it's called the lip softening set. I used that in a facial the other day, and she was, oh my God, I love that, I've got to have some. So she's ordered one of those. Our lip treatment is on special at the moment as well, from memory, and I go with don't rely on Jackie's memory, it's never that great, and my have to use every night before bed, which is the beautiful lipstick. So I've picked on Julie for years and years about her lipstick, but mine's not much better, Jules. Look.
We're the same. We do the same thing to it.
It's, you know, the end of the night and I'm putting it on to go to sleep. Mouth closed, rub, off I go.
And you think of me.
Yeah, I do.
I've got to do that.
Every night, Miss Jules.
I can sense a Facebook post in this. Yeah.
But the other thing is, don't forget the power of your video, because the difference between a before and after of putting your lipstick colour on is very gelling to people.
Nice colour.
Raspberry. Because I knew you'd ask.
And what are the benefits of the lip brush compared to just popping it on?
Precision.
You're right.
For me, it's precision because I'm lucky, I've got quite a strong Cupid's bow, and I find if I use a lipstick, I don't get it as good. And because I don't actually own lipsticks. I don't wear lipsticks until I started with Nutrimetics. So this way I can take it off onto something, which happens to be a cuticle thing.
Which
That's what I had handy.
So you
and
said it was
put your lippy on.
raspberry.
Yes, colour raspberry.
Which part of the lipsticks range is it in?
The
The
North
classic
range.
range.
Classic
the
range.
classic.
Yeah, thank you. That was the word I was after. Yeah.
Thank you.
So it's it is a beautiful colour. As you can see, it's been fairly popular when I've had makeup classes. Everyone
What
wants
was
to
the
try it.
lip liner that you put on?
I didn't use a lip liner, Bev.
That was a
What
lip
did you
liner,
use?
Beverly.
All I had on
Oh.
my mouth was foundation.
Oh, that was just a lip brush.
That was just a lip brush.
Oh, right. Yes. Continue on.
brush.
Yes, thank you. Sorry.
That's okay, Bev. That's all right. So don't forget the power that you have with your video, and it all can be is every day take a photo of a pout with a lippy on
Mm.
and post
You're
it.
you're
Must do.
rather stunning with makeup on, Jack.
She is. She's
Oh,
bloody clever.
You should see me without it. I'm pretty ordinary.
Stop it.
Thank you, darling. I think it's I
Very
actually
good.
honestly believe it is my camera on my thing, because I don't think I look this good.
No,
What I'm
you do.
feeling
Oh,
You
very
stop
do
is
a
it.
what is
beautiful
good.
makeup. You do a
But I do
beautiful
say
love
thank
makeup.
makeup, Bev.
Yeah,
Thank you.
just going to say thank you, Jackie. It took
Thank
me a
you.
Thank you,
very
my
long
darlings.
time.
It's beautiful. Thank you. I did
And
touch
let-
up before I came on, so I just want you to know that. That's the beauty of our makeup, isn't it? You can just wax some more on. It doesn't take it off.
Mm.
But
Thank-
so something I've been learning, I've been doing a few courses about social media, and it's about attraction marketing. So you don't necessarily have to tell them what you're wearing. You don't have to tell them the price of what you're wearing. You just show them what you're wearing. And 4 days in a row of a kiss like that with a bright lipstick on, they're going to ask you.
Mm.
Very good.
Yeah,
Thanks
that
so
really
much,
thinking.
Jackie.
Mm.
That's fantastic.
Thanks, Jackie.
So there's a bit of a challenge out there for you girls. Are you going to be starting to do that? I saw Jackie on Monday,
Fancy.
and I've started to do that just in our beauty crew group rather than public. I haven't gone public yet. So
What's
thank you
your
so
lippy
much.
coloured, Chris? Because you wear beautiful warms. What colour have
This
you
is
got on?
Aztec bronze.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Aztec
Yeah.
bronze and nude coral are my go-tos always.
Do you
Yeah.
use sweet chai? Do you wear sweet
Yes.
chai and the other? Yeah, I
Yes.
think that'd be nice for you. Yeah.
Yeah. And in that Christmas one, which I have here, which is what I normally wear when I'm on screen, is red eclipse.
Mm. No. Okay.
Mm.
Yep.
So yeah. So there you go. So thank you so much. I've got some recognition already
Thank you.
here for the girls who have already earned their beautiful pink bag, which is behind Lucia there. Mine's still wrapped up because I probably will give it away, even though I love it. It's not really my colour. Yeah, it's just
Nice little
beautiful. I
scarf.
really do love it, and I might just be tempted to use it anyway.
I think we know a young lady who's just had a baby that would love that, Chris.
Yeah, I know,
But
but she gets pretty well spoiled, don't you worry. So the girls who have already achieved that beautiful bag are Anne-Marie Mabry in Julie's team, Tanya. Well done, Tanya. Congratulations.
well done, Tanya.
Jackie Bruns, congratulations. Alison Hanson, fantastic. Alison's in Tasmania, girls, in case you didn't know. In Lil's team, Marika. So well done, Marika. Kim Ballas, well done. And Candace.
Oh,
Well done, Candace.
Well done.
Well done,
Thank you.
Candace.
Have you got your
Woohoo.
bag already, girls?
no, not yet.
No? Oh, it's coming. And in Lucia's team, Violet and Marlene Holland and Paula Atkinson. So I know they're just the very beginning of many more that are coming. So that's very...
I put an order in last night, so I'm hoping I might have got it.
You're 475 RRP over there, aren't you? What are you, BV, Bev? Because it's all a bit different in New Zealand, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
I need to check.
Yeah.
check on it because you don't want to miss out on claiming that coupon because
Lucia's
then you get
checking.
it sooner.
Yeah.
Then you get it
I
sooner.
know. I need to have a conversation to Lucia about claiming those
Okay.
coupons because I don't know
Okay.
how, and I didn't last night, and I think I've wasted money.
Oh,
Did I
Lucia,
did I have
Okay.
achieved it?
It'll be there.
We'll
No,
read it
it'll
tomorrow.
sit there,
Lucia
Bev.
Yeah, good.
call. Lucia
Yeah.
sent
Yeah,
me
I
a
haven't been getting the coupons
fabulous
either.
Lucia sent me a fabulous, much more updated lipstick personality chart, which I'll pop onto Facebook in a moment for you on the Global Travellers. It's always a bit of fun, that one. So the other thing I just wanted to share along with Julie's online is I didn't pull it out of the cupboard because I've got a much smaller office than I'm used to, and I'm a bit of a horizontal girl in my office.
Yes.
Bev, you got it.
And yay, Bev, well done. And
Very good.
so what I did was I took the photos off the website and put them into my, first of all, I had one of everything. I did have one of everything, and I talked about it and why I used it and so on. And I did about a half-hour spiel on that. And then I posted the photos from the website with a description, mainly a description of why you'd use it, how you'd use it, whatever, and the price into the comments afterwards. And I actually haven't done the sums on what I've sold, but I was very happy with my results because I was giving 10% of my commission to Dementia Australia. So that went really well too. So there's lots of different ways of handling an online sale. And don't forget, the 25th is only a couple of days away, which is I think Thursday is the true Christmas in July date.
Oh,
And it'd be a really good idea to get into that before the Olympics start, because I think once the Olympics start, we'll all be a bit distracted.
When's the
And
Olympics start?
start on Friday.
26.
Yeah, on Friday. So,
All right.
and
All right.
please do follow up on Jackie Bruns's lipstick hints and tips. And if you can post them in some way or other, if you can't do it physically because you can't bear to see yourself or hear yourself on screen, put up photos from the websites and tips, because International Lipstick Day is coming, and it will be a nice little segue into whatever happens on International Lipstick Day, and we've got no idea what is happening there. So
29.
now I'm just going to hand back to Julie to talk about different bank accounts, and then we will finish off with Lucia with her very important message for the month. Okay, so Julie.
Okay, thank you. Isn't it funny? Because I was told in year 9, you're not very good at maths. You better do, the lowest maths in year 10, because I got C's in year 9. It was a harder time back then, and I've gone, and okay, that's all right. And then I phased out of maths, didn't even do it at all in year 12. This is at the high school, Beverly. I was told I was not great at maths, so just go around another career path. Isn't it ironic that I have a whole career built on my ability to do maths? And it's only relevant when it's relevant, right? So as a segue to that, so, those 14 people that participated in my virtual Christmas in July, they all needed to get funds to me. Okay. And I do have customers that are cash customers, and there was one of my very loyal customers, and she bought maybe $80 of stuff of product on the day. But I know I've already dropped. She's a teacher friend of mine. I've dropped it at her house. I know that I'll see her at school tomorrow. She'll have the cash for me. She finds me and seeks me. Now, most people are really, really good at banking. Okay, so I have I'll show you what I've got. I've got a little thing here that I created with my bank account details, and I'll just show you what that looks like. And I just send that to people. You can't really it's the lighting, but point it down.
Put it in the chat.
You can't
No.
put it in the chat. Yeah,
just
Well,
even
that's
there you go.
better.
That's
There
better.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just a little cartoon figure of me down the bottom and my banking details, and quick sticks. People say to me, what's your bank account, and I'll pop it into there, and that's fine. And most of the time it drops immediately. So if I've got customers that are remote to me, they often pay into my account if they don't know me well enough to give me their credit card, and fair enough too, because I've got people that don't know me for a bar of salt or bar of soap, and they just give me their card and take a photo of it and send it to me. Yeah, that's right. And so what happened early days, so people will deposit, then I'll pay for it on my card, and whether that's a local order that I collect around free shipping or reduced shipping days, and then I order that on my own card. So early days, there was lots of shenanigans going on in my ING account, and my husband, who we're barefoot investors, right? So it's very slick, it's very organized. We have our bucket account. Now, I was using our bucket account, which is where salary goes into and bills come out of. My Nutrimetics, people were paying into that. I was paying out, whatever. And Wazza, who's a very calm man, said, whoa, what the hell is going on here? And then he just sort of fished beside him on his little table beside him. He said, hey, I've got this little account that I don't even use. I'm literally about to close it down. Why don't you use that as your separate account? So that's what people pay into, what I just showed you, and that's what I pay out of. So it's a money in, money out affair, okay? Now, so that is slick. It keeps what I do separate from the house, okay? It's much the same as my treatment room. It just keeps everything apart from the household ins and outs, if you know what I mean. Keeps everybody a bit sane. I know where I'm at. I've got my app banking. I can see if Chris has paid into that, and that's when I'll, send her order to her. So that I find that's a really, really, it's a good thing to be able to do that. My advice, if you haven't got that and you're really wanting a business with Nutrimetics, even ING, you can get savings maximizer accounts with, no fees and things like that on it. That's what I would suggest. And it's a Visa debit card that attaches that. That's just my opinion, okay? I'm not, Scott Pate doesn't pay me or anything like that to say these things. So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was withholding your commission to make what you do real money. Okay, so it's nice. I've got a stack of home shoppers that enjoy getting their discount off at checkout, and they love that. They love their thank you gifts. They love, bonus gifts sometimes. But when it becomes a real job is when you pay the full price for it at checkout. And then you get on the 7th of the month, Nutrimetics will pay you a salary, which is all of that commission that you've earned. So if you're even, I say from leadership on, but even when I sort of first started, I just found that it was a really good way, and I was very transparent what I was earning from Nutrimetics. Okay, so, and it was a really nice thing because, when you take your discount and then you go, well, would I actually get paid? You know what I mean? And it's just, so all you need to do is that you send an email to online with your consultant number and say, can I please change my account over to withhold commission? And they will require a letterhead, like a screenshot from your bank with your name and your address and the account number on it, and they organise at their end. So if you were to do it during this month, okay, it's too late to do it now because they operate in months, all right? So it'll be ready to go on the 1st of August. Okay, does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, all right, no worries. So I hope that's just things that I've learned because, I work Nutrimetics as my real job. So when I get a salary that comes in on the 7th of the month, okay, and that's my monthly salary from Nutrimetics, it's very clear how much I've earned from the company, okay? And as Louise Buechner would say, if you don't work hard enough, then if you forget to work, Nutrimetics will forget to pay you. I really like that.
Very, 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 very true. So while we're talking about payment, Lucia's going to take us through some really important things that we've all heard before, or most of us have heard before, but we may well have put it to the back of our minds and might need to be reminded. So thank you, Lucia. I'll hand it over to you.
Thanks, Chris. Actually, before we go there, I just want to acknowledge Maria on her Christmas in July. that she had on the weekend. Maria, do you just want to unmute for a moment? So, Maria, how many months is it that you've been in Nutrimetics now? Like being, is it?
Probably 6, 7 months.
Oh, is it 6, 7? Oh, okay, a little bit more than I thought.
July, but it was just pretty slow. I just started getting.
Great, great, great. And so Maria had her Christmas in July on the weekend. Do you want to just share with everyone what you did and also what the results were from it? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I invited about 20 friends, and I had 2 time slots during the day between 10 and 12, and then another time slot between 2 and 4. So it was a cup of tea, cake, and I had on my breakfast bar, I had products to try, and I had most of the ranges there. I just emptied my makeup bag. Anything that was in the current brochures, I put a little sticker on so they knew that they were in the current brochures. And thank you, Chris. I looked at your things and I sort of took a lot of things from that. Thank you. And then I had a buy table that I bundled things up for people to have a look at, and if they wanted to buy something off the table. So I had 6 of the 10 sign up as VIPs.
Oh, well done.
Yeah,
Amazing.
it's really great.
Yeah, great.
I've placed orders and one not ordering yet, but that was really good. So I had a really good day and packed everything up, and now I've got what's left over that I've bundled up to sell in a little basket, and I'm going to start doing gatherings, and I'll just pick up the basket and take it with me and review what's in that from time to time. So that's my plan.
Yeah, great.
Fantastic.
Really great.
Good on
Great.
you. That's great.
Great, Maria. Really, really great effort. Well done. Really great. Okay, so guys, I know Chris just mentioned, there's a little message that I want to just reiterate. And I think, Julie, you were the one that brought it up the other day when we were having our managers meeting, wasn't it? When you talked about the
sponsoring.
Well, the message that, we often get from at different meetings, when we go to a leadership meeting. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you see Thrive to Thrive?
See what? You got cancelled. It's sort of the middle of the Excel sheet with inactive consultants.
No. Okay, so I didn't share properly. No, I've got an old document sitting there. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so so this is a message that has been delivered by many, like as far back as I can remember in Nutrimetics. I have had people at every level, above me, and for many, many years it was always about, you personally sponsor 5 people or you get 5 new customers. So, there's a difference between thriving and just surviving in our business for sure. And it's when there's back-to-back activity that you literally will grow. And Julie brought up a figure before, the new customer had spent $80, and that's actually the average that when you get your customers reordering or placing their first order, the average order is actually $80. So funny that you mentioned that, right? So when we have, and I'll just take us, into an important thing to remember, that every time you get new customers, you're gaining some and you're losing some. So as the months go on, you go, but I send out the brochure, or I share my link, or, I haven't, those people haven't ordered anything for 6 months or 12 months. And the thing to remember is that people will reorder when they're running out of what they're already using, if they're happy with what they're using. So if you're selling product to customers and you're only selling one range of products, because we have several ranges. We have skincare, we have cosmetics, we have well-being, we have body care, and we have the NutriClean. Yeah. So we've really got 5 ranges of products across the board. So if you were to break up your customers into those 5 different categories, like what is it that so there's 5 categories of products, and they also buy appointments and they also buy an account. Okay. So there's actually 7 different things that they can buy from us, 7 different ranges, so to speak. So when your customers are not reordering from them, the number of customers that you've got are dropping. So unless you are topping up your bucket, your bucket of customers every month, if you're not topping that up, you're losing more than you're gaining. And so the likelihood of orders is actually dropping. It's not elevating. So do you get the picture?
Yeah.
Makes sense to everyone, right? Now, so, and why is it that customers don't reorder? Well, are we providing the right kind of service? Are we communicating with them in the right way? Has someone shown some bling and distracted them from your products, our products, to another product? Because, you know, a new company brings out a new product and people go, oh, maybe this will do what I want it to do. So people get distracted, and unless we're meeting our customers' expectations, they go off. So a couple of things. One is that I recommend highly that you look at which category of products your customers are buying from you. Are they buying skincare? Are they buying makeup? Are they buying well-being? Are they buying body care? Are they buying the home care products? Yeah. So like right now, we've got NutriClean, like fantastic special on OLC, CLC Heavy Clean. How many of all the customers that you've got actually buy those products? Because today, tomorrow, the next day are the perfect days to go, hey, you know, I noticed that when I was, you know, having a look at, you know, what products you use of ours, that I've never introduced you to NutriClean, and I'd love to know what it is that you're currently using in the way of home care. You know, it's something I'd love to introduce, like find a way to introduce that range. So then that's the perfect time, you know, is when, and that's also the perfect time for you to buy, you know, the 5-litre bottle. And if you're ciphering it into smaller little bottles for them to test it, that you pop in an order. How do you introduce a product to someone? It can be by them popping into your place, you popping into their place, you sending a sample in their delivery, in their maybe, you know, you're sending an order to them anyway, so you can pop a little sample in there with the instructions so that they know to do it, and to also follow up. Because if we're not following up on the samples that we're sending out, you're literally giving away product without people, you know, giving you feedback, because you'd love to know, how did it measure up with the laundry liquid that you're currently using? I'd love to get some honest feedback. Like, did it, you know, deliver the clean wash? Did the clothes smell nice? Did you get your footy shorts clean as what you would with your soap? Like, just get some engagement there. Now, the same thing applies with our VIPs. So for those of you that, you know, sometimes I hear people saying, oh, you know, it's a bit of a dance, you know, 1 minute I've got this, next minute I've got that, I haven't got, you know, and it's when you're doing it consistently. So when you're consistently opening 5 accounts each month personally, that you will grow. There is, like, it's just the way that the company has the beautiful rewards. I mean, the company, you all know how generous the company is. Like,
Amazing.
aren't they? I mean, like, seriously, like, how generous is our rewards program? You know, I was next to a couple of other companies at the expo that I'm doing at the moment, and I can tell you, you know, we are so generous with the gifts. But remember, so with the VIPs, you know, do we meet their expectations? Were they expecting to, get training? Were they, were they wanting to get some mentoring? Were they wanting to be left alone? Do they want to, do you know how they want to communicate? Is it by email? Is it by text message? Is it, face to face, so you'll find that your bucket, our bucket of people as well diminishes if we don't bring in more than are leaving. And it's a third, and look, can I tell you, nothing's changed. A third come, a third stay, a third go. So people that have an account, they might have it for 6 months. If they're not using the products, if they're not, they just go start buying from another company. And then sometimes they come back, don't they, Chris?
Absolutely.
Yeah, like sometimes you go, hey, I tried blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Like this was so much better. This was so much more, economical, etc. So, and so then, oops. Oh, why didn't that move? Okay, so what distracts people is some bright, shiny bling has distracted them. It'll be a new company, a new product, a new super green, a new, and so on a cycle, and when those of you particularly that are doing live posts and you're proactive on being, out face to face or on your socials, is make sure you're covering all of the ranges, because when you get repeat business from somebody, I mean, I'm an 100% user. Those of you that use Nutrimetics 100%, like in my bathroom, I empty my little rubbish bin there once a week, and every week there's something that I've just run out of. So already this week I've run out of another little tube of hand cream that was a tester. So, like I'll run out of a mascara, I'll run out of an eyebrow pencil, I'll run out of CLC, so because I use the whole range, when somebody is using the whole range, you'll find that that's when the repeat business comes in. So if we're not exposing our bling, our new things to our existing customers, they will get distracted by some other company. There is no two ways about it. Okay. So when you're looking at 5 new customers, let's do the sum. So if you've got 5 new customers and you do that let's just say it's a month, you've got 25 new customers. So add it to what you've already got. And then, the average order is $80. There's 2,000 and, 2,200 practically in sales. Now that's if they all place an order, but that's not the case. It'll be, half of them, or even if it's a quarter of them, that's still $500 worth in orders, right? Now, I talked about a month. You might make this a week. You might go, hey, having 5 new customers a week. And what does that mean? That might mean sharing on your page. It might mean inviting people to like your page on Facebook. It might be inviting people to an event like what Julie did and Chris did online. They did their online Christmas in July, and they did it in their private group. And then on their page, however, I know that what they're doing is inviting people from their public page to join the group. And that way there's new people that are going into that all the time, into the new private group. And you can see in your own stats, go back and have a look at how many new people are there. And you can go, actually, I haven't been inviting people in for whatever reason. Yeah. So you go 5 new VIPs, in 5 weeks or 5 months, an extra 25. So with the rewards program, I mean, the sales that come from that, and I know Maria has worked on a fantastic document that I'm going to share with our group, so that you can see Maria's gone in and done the sums on the value of the starter packs that new people are able to buy in their first 60 days, with some incredible sums of what the actual price is, with less than 20%. So, that's all volume that comes in. So when people are buying those fantastic offers, it works into your group sales. And then from your from the people that you sponsor. Remember that every time that you sponsor someone and you do $500 and they do $500, you earn an extra 4% on their sales. Now, some of those people, and look, there are some people that are on the screen here that have opened accounts for VIPs, and those people have gone on to do more than $1,000. Candice, you were one of those people. When Michelle met you at the Werribee Italian Club stall market that she does once a month, she met you there, Candice. You did all of your rewards program where you achieved all of them in your first, in less than the 60 days that you had. So, as a person that's done that, the sponsor's bonus is what Michelle can earn on that first 12 months of, if Michelle was a consultant, you're a consultant, you're earning that 4% on that 12 months. Now, the other thing is that when you do that back to back, month to month, this is what it's going to mean if you do it over a 5-month period. But if you're doing it over 5 weeks instead, like imagine how many people you could have in your group if you thought, now between now and the end of August, which is 5 weeks, oh boy, imagine how you could turn around what you're doing. And this is all, and then you've got 5 months. It's 5 months till Christmas, till the end of the year. Can you imagine that? Like it's already, so you work out, like you might want to make this something, a little project for yourself, whether it be 5 weeks or whether it be 5 months, but the magic number is 5. When you sponsor 5, you have 5 people that achieve their rewards. When you've got 5 people who are also sponsoring, imagine if you had 5 people that you open an account for and all of them did the same thing, right? Like what that multiplies out to be. Yeah. So, and that's really it from me, but it's really just about whether that's something that, inspires you, but not to complicate it. It's just 5. It's 5 new customers, 5 VIPs, doing it back to back, not with, oh, I'll do it this month, don't do it next month, don't do it the month, oh, I'll do it again. And the reason why the business is a bit of a dance for some people, because people dance. It's not because the company dances, it's because we dance. We take one step sometimes and other times we don't, and then another time we take a step and then another time we don't. And so the business seems like it's a bit of a dance when it's actually us that's dancing. It's not actually Nutrimetics that's doing the dance. Yeah. So for those of you that are wanting to thrive in this next 5-month period, I highly recommend that you take on board 5 as being your number. Like that's the number. It might be 5 lead generating opportunities. I know Bev, having moved to Auckland, moving to New Zealand rather, has, is looking for opportunities of where she could do a table, where she could do a fundraiser, where she could do some facials, where she could partner with other organizations to run different activities. Yeah. So for some of you, I hope that gives you some clarity, but just keep it simple. But remember, it's not just skincare that we sell. Skincare is the biggest portion of our business, but it's not the only part of the business. And so to make sure that you look at your customer base and go, hey, have I promoted all of the different ranges to all of my customers? And then to go from there. So Chris, that is it from me. Over to back to you.
Thank you. And I did forget to remind everybody about the $5 flat shipping that's on until Thursday. So I really encourage you to let mainly not only your VIPs know, but even your clients who might find that $75 right now is just too hard to manage. But they want to order something, but they think, oh, well, it's too small and I don't want to spend $10.95 on shipping. $5, it's a cup of coffee, really, in a lot of places, maybe 50 cents more, but it might make a difference to your end of month. And we only have Oh, we've got some
Feedback.
echoing. So we've got 7 days, 8 days till the end of month. So what can you achieve in this next 8 days? But do promote the $5 flat shipping, and also how you use OLC, CLC, heavy clean, and our platinum products, and why. I think if you talk about why you use those products, it's more powerful to them. And remembering, it doesn't have to be a $75 order. It can be a $50 order, a $20 order, whatever, and they just pay $5 shipping. So do, and as Julie does and I do, and I'm sure Lucia and Jackie does, and most of us do, if you've got local clients, you don't charge them shipping, you just don't charge them. Either they pick up or you deliver it when you're out doing your groceries or whatever. So always remind them that that's an option as well, because that can just change people's minds very quickly. So thank you so much for coming on tonight. I hope you've really enjoyed all the information you've received. And I'm going to go and have a go at my oven with heavy clean. Well done. Well done. Does a great job.
I know that Bev and Marlene will be watching the recording of this later on. I just want to congratulate them and thank them for their support at the Bairnsdale Makeup Masterclass that was held, classes that were held on the weekend. And we've got more people who are waiting to rebook in Bairnsdale. So how good is that?
Fantastic.
But to thank you, Bev and Miles, you know, it was a lot of work. We worked our little butts off on Saturday, but it was a really, really great day. And just thank you for all of that. I think
so thanks, Marlon, Bev,
Well done,
and we
girls.
look forward to seeing you guys on the screen again soon. Have a wonderful week, girls and boys, and make the most of that $5 flat shipping and all of the offers that are here right now or are coming, or even with just our 2 brochures. You know, I'm starting getting people, you know, ordering from the 2 brochures in this last week, and quite a few today, which was exciting. So it's never too late to promote the 2 brochures. Okay.
Oh, and the body cream still on, Chris.
And the body cream is
with
$120 order. So, you know, I've placed $220 orders today. I know I've paid $5 shipping, but it's worth it to get the body cream. Okay, thanks, girls. Have a great week. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.